Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ranveer with the combined company with the representative of University of Northampton, which is based in England. I've had the opportunity to visiting the campus, and it's one of the largest public universities. Today we have Mr. Praneeth Malhotra, Regional Director, University of Northampton, also alumnus, who's kindly agreed to take the session with students, a brief presentation on the university courses, entry requirements, merit scholarships, and please post your queries in the Q&A section, which will be taken after the session. Over to you, Puneet. Thank you for your time.
Ranveer, are you able to see my shared screen?
Not now.
Just a moment.
Perhaps you need to share it.
It's not showing the option. Just a moment. Is it visible now?
Yeah, now we can see it. Yeah, you can just maximize it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Welcome to University of Northampton. We are a public funded university, only an hour away from London, very centrally located. It's a market town in East Midland region of England. It lies right in the banks of River Nene, around 60 miles northwest of London and around 50 miles from southeast of Birmingham. So as you can see on the map, we are on main M1, which connects London to Birmingham, and location is a major advantage to Northampton. Today we will be covering a few areas like why to choose University of Northampton, what are the subject areas, a quick brief about the Waterside Campus, accommodation, tuition fee, scholarships, and how teaching and learning happens, and how do we help students with job placements, which is a very integral part and important part as an international student, that how you are able to find a job both part-time and full-time, and what you can do after completing the course. So we are a TEF Gold ranked university. Basically, TEF is a teaching excellence framework standard set by the government of UK. Universities are divided into gold, silver, and bronze category. The UK graduate employability rate currently stands at around 76%. Northampton graduate employability rate for past 10 years has been above 94%. So almost 20% above the national average. And placements and internships and industry experience is part of our programs. Like at undergrad level, all our engineering, business, computing courses, they give you an option to do it as a 4-year degree. At master's level, we have including the freshers MBA, and this intake we are also introducing the MBA in finance. So that's a very good program which talks about the financial markets, and London is the financial capital of Europe. So what a better place to study finance than in the UK. And you get an option where you can go for an industry placement here as part of the program. The fees are affordable and scholarships are available. I'll talk about the scholarships at the entry criteria point. We are the first university in the UK to get the change maker title, basically to talk about social enterprise. All our courses are designed in a manner that you do something good for the society when you go into the industry. And international scholarships are available up to 30%, depending on your grades that you achieve in your bachelor's or your 12th, depending whether you're coming for a master's program or an undergrad program. We have 3 bands of scholarship: 10%, 20%, and 30%. For undergrad students who are coming for Northampton, the best part is that we give the scholarship for the entire duration of the course. If you get 10%, you get it for 10% of all 3 years, 20% for all 3 years, or 30% for all 3 years. If any undergrad student who then wants to do a master's can get up to 50% scholarship for master's, which is something very unique to Northampton. That's a list of our subject areas covering. I would say, other than civil engineering, most of the other courses are covered. We have courses in art and design, biological sciences, business studies, computing. We are very strong. Economics, engineering. We have mechanical, electromechanical, and electrical engineering. Then very strong for environmental sciences, fashion, footwear. We are a pioneer, I would say. Then journalism and multimedia, law and criminology at undergrad. Leather. We are the only university in Europe to offer courses in leather technology. Management and logistics, an MBA for masters, again very much in demand. Nursing, both at undergrad level, we are one of the main universities for nursing. but nursing is highly, highly competitive, and we don't take applications without IELTS. So IELTS, UKVI IELTS 7 with 7 section is required. We have courses in psychology, sociology, professional healthcare, and then sports and exercise science. So, like I was saying, placement of sandwich year option available on the undergrad and BE programs. Then we built a completely new campus called the Waterside Campus, which is purpose built for 21st century teaching. The entire library is digital, and you can have books in physical form, or you can have the same books in digital format once you log in as a student. We have a sports lab, we have and all the sports facilities for students at Northampton are free of cost. That's another very good thing. Then on-campus accommodation, in total we have around 2,700 bed spaces. So accommodation, if you apply in time, should never be a problem. And there's a doctor's surgery. We have a police station on campus. We have a multi-faith chaplaincy. Then there are shops, subway, cafe, and restaurants. For students looking for hotel management courses, we have a hotel on campus called the Sunway Hotel. And even the university has its own fleet of buses called the Inno bus service. So for students, that is free of cost to go anywhere in the town. The good thing is the town center is barely 5 to 10 minutes walk, which basically means you don't have to spend any money on traveling to the university from the town center if you're taking up accommodation in the private sector. Uh, the Waterside campus started in 2018 with an investment of close to 330 million pounds. Now that's a huge sum of money the government has invested to build this completely new purpose-built campus. And like you can see in the pictures, all accommodation facilities, I would say, are five-star facilities, 24/7 internet access, and then priorities given to new students, 24-hour security. We have hall wardens, dedicated support team. So you really feel as if you're in a new home away from your home. These are the three types of accommodations we offer: Waterside Campus, the town center, and the Scholars Green accommodation. With a net check, yeah, then it's working. Sorry about that. There's a bit of a power failure right now. So I'll just quickly go back to the main slides again. Let's go to the next one. We did cover this bit. So starts from around 77 pounds a week and goes up to 170 pounds a week, depending what you are choosing as a student. Tuition fee for undergrad is 14,000 pounds. For medical courses, it's slightly expensive, like podiatry, occupational therapy is 15. And then the sandwich year, there's a placement fee of 1,100 pounds. Nursing is 16,900. All MSCs are 15,000. MBA is 16,000. Whatever scholarship you get as a student is, you get a reduction in this tuition fee. Like I said, up to 30%. So that will depend upon once we receive the application. The good thing is you don't have to make a separate application for the scholarship. We make a decision on your scholarship at the same time when we give you the offer letter. And teaching and learning classes can be anytime between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Saturday. You will find out your exact timetable closer to the intake. The classes are smaller in size. That's very good because you get a personalized attention. Every student is allocated a personal tutor who monitors and guides that student right from the beginning of the course till the end, whether you're on an undergrad program or a master's program. Assessments are a mixture of coursework, exams, group work, presentations, and essay writing. Every student, like I said, is assigned their own personal academic tutor. And for jobs and placements, placement options available for full-time on-campus students. Undergrad and PG, undergrad, we have the sandwich option where you will be guided to get a placement in the industry, which is a paid placement, can be between 6 to 12 months and has to be a paid position. Students will be supported in finding and securing a placement opportunity to by a dedicated placement team. This is called Unitems, the one which is highlighted in red here. That's a placement cell run by the university specifically for students. And we have close to 300 employers who are on our panel who come and interview students on a regular basis. Any student who's on a tier 4 visa or a student visa can work up to 20 hours a week during their term time, and they can work full time during their vacation. And Unitimes advertises and supports students to both find part-time work opportunities, internships, and even summer employment for if you're looking for full-time work during your summer break. These are the examples of some of our employers who have taken students from Northampton. Other than this, Barclays Bank has its headquarters in Northampton, so that's a very major employer for our students, both from computing and IT courses as well as courses to do with finance. You can apply through the agency, the combined company, or for any queries, you can contact us at the regional office. We are your advisors, I would say. But your first point of contact would be the agent through whom you are making an application, which is the combined company. So for any queries, I now open the house to the students. You can just raise your hand and then we can take questions one by one. Ranveer, I've tried to keep it brief so
No, I
that
think that's been great. Thank you.
are then having time to be
Yeah, for interaction is great, right? No, absolutely. I think it's a nice updated presentation too, which is very informative. So yeah, I think let's just open it out. We've got some questions and we'll
Yeah,
take it from there. We got Nitya inquiring data science, which exam we have to give. I guess we have not indicated, Nitya, which course, which was
no. Tejas
undergraduate?
Patel is saying that can I take a admission on the basis of medium of instruction letters? No, we don't accept that. Tejas, I think you're from Gujarat, and for Gujarat board, IELTS is compulsory. For undergrad, IELTS 6 with no section less than 5.5. For masters, IELTS 6.5 with 6 in writing is mandatory.
Okay.
Nitya Goyal is asking for data science course, which exam we have to give and how to prepare. Better for data science course, if you're looking for undergrad or masters, please clarify that. But
Yeah.
for undergrad or masters, you don't have to take any exam.
Right. I think she inquired for undergrad.
Yeah, for undergrad, you're class 12. If you have, even if you're from a commerce background, you can still come on to a data science course.
Right. Nitya, if you want to come online, you can do that.
We do not accept, Manish Bhai Patel, we do not accept Duolingo. The only exam that the university accepts is either Pearson's test of English or IELTS.
PTE or IELTS, is it?
PTE or IELTS. For PTE, the requirement is for PG degrees, overall 70 with minimum no section less than 59 and 65 in writing. Writing has to be strong.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, hi, Nitya.
Is asking
we
for
just take.
that. Yes, Ranveer.
Sorry, Nitya was just coming online. If you wish, Nitya,
Nitya, please go ahead.
go ahead. You had a query
Good
on.
evening, sir. So this I was asking
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
for asking the undergraduate exams for giving the data sciences.
So we just clarified there's no exam.
Can you repeat that?
Sir, I was just asking for the data science exam if we have to give.
There's no exam required for entry onto data science program.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir.
It's an application based for which you need to send your documents to us based on your 10th, 12th letter of reference and essay. So you can send that to us and we can process your application for the undergraduate application. You're in Meerut. You're looking for this year, next year. Okay. All right. Is that clarified, Nitya?
TOEFL
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
77 is acceptable. Yes. Ganesh Reddy, 77 in TOEFL is acceptable.
77 TOEFL. Okay. Which course were you interested, Ganesh? Yes, I'm sorry, just trying to see if there's any follow-up question. Otherwise, we'll have to loop back. Ganesh, if you want to come briefly online.
Ganesh, you can come online, unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, hi sir.
Hi.
Ganesh, jumping ahead.
Hi, actually last month I given TOEFL and GRE. TOEFL I got 77 out of 120 and GRE I got.
That is acceptable. How much is your score in writing TOEFL?
TOEFL is 77, writing is 18 sir out of 30.
That's fine, that is acceptable. So we can accept TOEFL and take.
And reading is 20, listening is 22.
Ganesh.
And
I think should be minimum 17, not 18. So that is fine.
yeah, I have 18, sir. And one more thing, I written GRE also. GRE out of 340, I got 311.
Okay, that's fine.
Sir, are you provide any scholarships for me?
But a scholarship does not depend on IELTS. What is your score in your bachelor's?
Schooling in bachelor's is 60%, sir. And 10th is 80%. Degree is 65%.
65 is on the lower side, but we will only be able to assess once we receive your application. Because there are different criteria for different universities, depending which university you studied at.
Sir,
Which
my
course?
budget is, okay, go ahead, sir.
Which course were you keen on?
17, sir. 17 to 15, sir, lakhs.
No, which course, what master's course are you interested in?
MBA, sir.
MBA tuition fee 16,000 pounds, which is 16 lakhs. If you get
16
a scholarship, there will be a reduction in that fee.
Okay. How much cost, sir, you will take for your university for MBA course?
I have to see your documents, and then we can give you a decision on the offer, whether you are eligible for any scholarship or not.
Yeah, sure. I can share everything for the
Yeah,
consultancy,
so
sir.
share it with combined company and then forward that application to me.
Which
Yeah,
city
is
are you based in? Dinesh?
Bangalore, Bangalore.
Okay. I'm just putting my email.
Yeah,
and
sure, sir.
Bangalore email also, if you can send.
Yeah, sure, sir. You can send.
September 2022.
Yes, sir. September 22.
I encourage you to send documents at the earliest. If courses are filling up.
Yeah, after end this meeting, I will send everything for you over mail, sir. Sir, is this score okay for your university TOEFL?
Pardon?
Is
TOEFL is
this
accepted, right?
Maybe I didn't get the question, please.
TOEFL is accepted.
TOEFL is accepted, yes.
yeah, I am asking, is this score okay for your
Yes,
university?
this score is
Sir?
okay. This score is okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Ganesh.
Thank you. Have a
Send
nice
us your
day.
documents. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Satyam Yadav, she's asking tuition fee for business administration at bachelor's level or master's level. Satyam, please clarify.
this is in the chat, is it? Sorry, I must have missed it. Satyam.
Bachelor's. Okay, Satyam, the tuition fee for all bachelor's courses is 14,000 pounds. Depending upon your score in 12th, you might be eligible for a partial scholarship.
Should we get?
There's no exam required for business administration courses.
If it's okay, shall we get the student online for a 1 minute? Satyam, we can just resolve any further query. Satyam, you wish to come online?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You need to increase your volume.
Sir, I was asking what's the fee for business administration in bachelor's?
Business administration fees is 14,000 pounds.
Sir, like my +2 boards are ongoing, so the
You can make an application, we can give you a conditional offer once you get your result, and if you meet the criteria.
I have my predicted mark sheet. I have my predicted mark sheet of 12 provided by the school. It's like 74%.
As long as you get anything above 70%, you'll get 20% scholarship. If it is between 65 to 69, you will get 10% scholarship.
No, sir, it's like my predicted mark sheet says that I would score 74% in my CBSE.
But the UK does not take predicted grades. We don't consider predicted grades. We need actual grades.
Like I have to go for September intake, and CBSE would delay the result.
So we will get a conditional offer, Satyam, which is what Puneet is mentioning. Your final scholarship will depend on your actual grades. Right now, you can send us your documents. We'll process your application for a conditional offer.
My suggestion is process your application, get a conditional offer, keep your funds ready.
Yeah.
And as soon as the result comes in, you can, and if you meet the criteria, you can just go ahead with the deposit and just speed up the application. That's the only possibility.
Does your university goes with IELTS where?
If you get above 65 in English in 12th, then IELTS will be waived off. If you're from
Like in my 10th boards, I scored 83
Beta,
out
no.
of 100.
No, it is
And in
yeah.
+2, I know that you're asking for +2 boards.
Yeah. If you get above 65 in English in 12th, then IELTS is not required.
Okay, sir.
Which city are you in, Satyam?
The Agra.
Agra, okay. So send us your documents. It's in the email info@combinedco.com, and we process your documents for application.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank
Thank
you. Thank you. I think we missed a few earlier queries. Puneet, if you want, earlier in the chat. I think you've done.
Stavan has said I'll be completing my MBA HR next month. Is it possible that I can go for any management course? Yes, you can. You can go for either business analytics, or you can go for masters in any other subject area related to management. You can do masters in international business management.
Right.
That is very much possible, because your masters that you're doing in India does not give you international exposure.
Right. Stavan, if you want to come online for a minute, you're on. You can unmute. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, is there any possible thing that I can go for something in HR itself?
Yes, you can. We have MA in International Human Resource Management. You can apply for that.
Okay, sir.
Where are you based, Stavan?
Sir, I'm in Nasik.
Okay. So send us your documents.
Yes.
The application for this year.
How are your grades in your bachelor's? How much did you get in your bachelor's?
So in bachelor's, I've done BBA, which I got 60. MBA, the results are still pending.
Okay, and where did you do that from? Which university? The 60%?
The 60% one, like BBA, I have done in Pune University, which is in Nasik, and MBA from MIT, Pune.
Okay, so from Pune University, 60% is acceptable. Is it exact 60 or slightly more than 60?
No, sir, it's 59 point something, 80 or 90.
Okay, if it is 59 point something, then you will be eligible for a 10% scholarship.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Does your
And
degree get first class or second class?
It's first class, sir.
Okay. Right. Send us your documents. Only then we'll be able to make a decision. But because you already have a bachelor's, you can send us an application, and based on that, we can give you an offer.
Right.
Okay, sir. Yes.
The documents info@combinedco or mumbai@combinedco.com. I'll just put it in the chat. You're looking for this year, so you should apply immediately.
Yeah, if you're looking for this year, one advice to all students from any universities, then take your decision very quickly, because we have already started getting deposits for September intake, and there are delays by the UKVI in the student visas right now because of the ongoing Ukraine war. Normally it takes 15 working days, but right now they're taking up to 6 weeks minimum. So the students need to really hurry up and just try to get the offers, and if they meet the criteria, pay the deposit once they clear the credibility interview. Okay.
Yes, Stavan, thanks for your query, and just send us your documents. It's in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I guess we're just working backwards. Shagun Mehta, LLM query. Shagun, if you wish, you can come online.
Mahida Kiran, what's your query? But you said without any, I've completed my bachelor's from USA in pre-med and psychology. Can I apply for clinical psychology? We don't have clinical psychology, but we do have courses in general psychology, so not clinical.
Shagun, if you wish, you can come online for your LLM query.
So Shagun, you can still type better.
Yeah, if you wish, you can just put your query. LLM law is offered at Northampton. What is your further query? If you have, Shagun, you can post.
No, beta, Ishmeet saying no SAT or ACT is required for any undergrad programs in the UK. Based on your 12th, you can straight away apply.
Okay. Yeah, which means you can just send us your documents. for application. for
Yeah,
application.
courses related to counseling psychology are available. Shagun, so you can look for courses. Shagun, I slightly disagree to you. You're saying that the law studied here will be different. No, it is not. Actually, the law which is taught in India is the same law that is being taught in the UK. We are following the same law which the Britishers left behind.
Commonwealth law, that's right.
And our LLB program is approved by the Bar Council of India.
So Shagun, send us your documents again if you're looking for the LLB for this year. Based on your marks, we can consider you for scholarship.
Hani Abbas,
Yes.
Hani, you can speak out. You can unmute yourself and speak out if you want to do that.
Yeah, I've just done. Any, if you wish, you can come online.
Okay, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah. go
Yes,
ahead.
yes, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
hey, good evening.
Good evening.
So actually, I graduated from University of Nebraska Lincoln back in 2021, and right now I'm doing internship, right? So actually, my GPA is about 3.0, and I was looking for counseling courses in UK.
For
So
which
what
course?
are the basic counseling psychology or clinical psychology? So what are the basic requirements for there? Like we need to give an exam, like back in USA, we need to give an exam like GMAT, something like that.
So Masters in Psychology, Puneet?
Yes, we do have masters in psychology.
Right.
So what are the requirements for that? Any
You have a
exams or anything
bachelor's in
like that?
psychology, that's the first requirement.
Yes, I
If
do.
you have a bachelor's in psychology, you can apply for that.
Yes, I do. And I have like 3.0, well, about 3.0 GPA out of 4.
Pardon?
I have like 3.0 GPA out of 4.
Okay, that should make you eligible for a partial scholarship that we can only decide once we receive your formal application.
So can I apply for September intake or I have to wait for Jan intake?
I think masters in psychology, just a moment, just hold on for a sec.
Sure, sure.
So no exams are required, any. It's an application-based system, so you need to send us your academics, essay, and letter of reference.
I already did share everything with
Right.
Bhavana and Mega.
All right. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, masters in psychology is available in September.
Okay, so can I apply right away?
You can apply, get in touch with combined company, they'll guide you how to make an application.
Yeah, those guys will help me out for
Okay.
applying.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. That's all my questions. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So I think Hani, that gives you the answers.
Yeah, I think his answers answered. Questions answered. We've got the documents, so we'll process it. It's going through. Mahida Kiran.
Shagun, we are not running the LLM this year with us. The LLM is being completely rewritten. I think it will be available from January onwards. It's not running in September.
I have a query from, I guess, Mahida Kiran saying, filmmaking course done 2 years. Can I get a top up in bachelor's in a filmmaking related degree? You accept lateral transfer to me?
Pardon?
Or do you accept lateral transfer after 2
No,
years for
lateral
a film?
transfers are not
Not
possible.
possible.
Lateral transfers are not possible. That's only possible where there's a mapping with the parent institution.
Okay, you have some top ups, but not in this area.
Yeah, and Ranveer, right now, the straightforward applications are
Right,
taking
right,
place in huge numbers, so tutors
Yes.
are not able to find time to
Right,
make decisions on lateral entry cases.
okay, I'll just put it in the chat. Let's put it in the Kurupati Santosh inquiring for masters in computer science. Kurupati, what is your query? If you wish to come online, be faster to get your queries answered. Or you could put it in the chat, Kurupati.
Annie, you said one more question. What's your question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, Santosh.
Yes, please, Santosh, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I can hear you. Go ahead.
What's your query, Santosh?
Sir, actually, what's the fees for computer science, sir?
Bachelor's or master's?
Masters.
Yeah.
Masters.
Master's, the fee is £15,000, less any scholarship that you get.
How the scholarship will based on, sir?
It depends upon your grades in your bachelor's. So once you send us the documents, we'll assess it and let you know whether you are eligible or not.
Okay.
When is
Sir,
what
what
is your-
percent you have to get, sir? In
what percentage have you got so far? Are you
I
graduate?
got the 6.2 like that.
Out of?
Huh?
6.2 out of what scale?
For 10.
Out of 10. Are you a graduate? Are you graduating?
No, sir. I'm in final year right now.
A 4-year or a 3-year program?
4 years program.
Okay, where? Which city? Coimbatore, is it?
Yeah, sir. I'm studying in Coimbatore.
Okay.
The voice is not very clear, Beta. Can you repeat that part?
Doing
Sorry?
4-year. He's doing a 4-year bachelor's in computer science.
Yeah.
4
Yeah,
years.
I'm doing 4 years bachelor degree.
Okay, 4 years bachelor's in which area?
I'm in Coimbatore Karani Institute of Technology and Sciences.
And he's got a 6.1 out of 10 scale, Puneet, in a 4-year degree.
Yeah, but not completed. I mean, final year, I have 2 more semesters set to complete.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for next year then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how the scholarships will be based on?
Beta, your voice is not very clear. I am half the signals going off for some reason.
He's just inquiring with a 6 out of 10 scale for your bachelor's in computer science. What is the extent of scholarship we could expect?
Scholarship is the maximum is 30% per year.
Okay.
But for computing as a university, we are very, very good. The IT capital of UK is a town called Milton Keynes, which is only 15 to 20 minutes by car, or there's a local bus service also. So especially students who are looking for computing courses, whether at undergrad or masters, Northampton is a very, very good location.
Send us your documents, Santosh. We'll forward it onwards for a review based on your 4-year degree.
Sir, if you have more than 80% in +2 means on 10th and +2.
I think they'll make a decision based on your bachelor's degree.
Correct, correct.
Oh,
Okay, Santosh.
Sir,
thank
can
you.
you please send your Gmail, sir, so that
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, I'll
send
just
it.
put it in the chat, info@combinedco.com. You can send us your documents on that and we'll contact you after this. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Thank you.
Annie, what is your query, Beta?
And if you want, you can come online.
okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ranveer, do we have more questions coming in?
I think I'm just going through the list. Nitya Goel, how much
Sir?
percentage? Yeah,
Yes,
Santosh,
please go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Sir, what's test you have to write, sir, for UK?
It's just application based. There's no entrance test.
Sir?
There's no entrance test based on your application. Based on your essay,
Okay.
your academic documents, and your reference.
I have to write IELTS no, sir, for UK. No need for.
IELTS or TOEFL? Just clarify.
I have read the GRE, sir. I got a 325 out of 340. Is it okay for?
No, your test of English is separate. So IELTS or TOEFL will be required.
Okay. Sir, if you have 80% in plus 2 and 10th, then it will be okay, no?
In English,
80% which board?
It's Andhra board, sir. SSC.
Andhra board. Which year did you complete your 12th from Andhra board?
we'll take
Sir,
your.
it's from Andhra board, sir.
I think we'll connect with you, Santosh. Your query for next year. We'll connect with you. There may be some IELTS waiver based on the English marks you got in your class 12. Yeah, go ahead, honey. I think you're back on.
Okay. Actually, I was saying like I was transfer student from California to University of Nebraska. So they didn't count my credits in the cumulative GPA. The credit my GPA is like from Nebraska is 2.4 actually, but if you calculate all the credits and all the subjects, it's about 3.1 or 3.2. So
Okay.
that's the thing.
Okay. Why don't you send us your documents? I think with the
I
documents on
did
hand-
actually.
Yeah,
I
okay.
did.
Okay, all right. We'll process it. I think then we'll get a definitive answer.
Okay.
As to-
And even though I also sent it the email which I get it from the university, even they mention it or they won't count like transfer credit from different university.
Okay. Fine. We'll process the application and we'll wait for Puneet to give a feedback.
So okay, thank you.
Nitya Goel inquiring what is the entry cutoffs for ISC class 12 for bachelor's in computer science. Nitya, if you wish, you can come online.
And it looks like there's some problem with the connection line. That's why I switched off the video. I can at
Okay.
least see the students.
Yeah, no, it's fine from our side.
Okay.
And students also, I think. But that's all right. Nitya just inquiring what is your percentage cutoff for class 12 for bachelor's in computer
Class
science?
12, our minimum entry criteria is 60%. For bachelor's, the minimum entry criteria is 55%.
Okay. I'll just put it in the chat.
We don't offer pre-masters. Duolingo is not acceptable. The only exams which are acceptable is PT and IELTS.
Nitya, if you have a follow-on, you either come online or put it in the chat. I'll just answer your question in the chat. Mahida Khan, Global Management course. Is that a master's program, Mahida?
Sagar MB is talking about scope of filmmaking in Northampton. If you're looking at undergrad, we've got some very good courses in filmmaking. You can go to our website and check the options. Nitya, the cutoff for undergrad is 60% in your 12, and for masters, the cutoff for accepting any application is 55% in your bachelor's. That is from government universities. From private universities, the cutoff is 60%. Let me just quickly see.
Yeah, pretty much. Just having a quick look.
We also have a very good course in multimedia journalism, those who are looking for filmmaking. Sorry. Yeah, please carry on.
I think Tejal's, you answered his question for medium instruction not accepted.
Hani Debas, if you graduated from USA, I would say send us your documents and let's see if the tutor is happy to waive off your IELTS condition. There is a possibility, but I can't promise at this stage.
Any final questions? I know many students have not also asked, but if there's any further questions, do get in touch with us. I'm posting my email again, info@combinedcode.com, and we'll follow up with a follow-up call with you after this webinar. Any final questions? Any final comments, Puneet? I think by and large, we've covered
We've got
everything.
some very good courses added onto our website,
Okay.
especially for undergrad. We now have a BSc in Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences, and that's a fantastic course, and the students can even go for sandwich year option on that program. And secondly, for masters, we've got the MBA Finance from this intake. So anybody from BCom background, or say some even BBA students having some experience in the banking industry or finance industry can go for MBA in Finance.
Okay. Which is good too.
Other, you're talking about lateral entry. Like I said, lateral entry is slightly tricky because just on the basis of your work experience, the tutor might not give you an entry onto second year. First year on all courses is a strong foundation year, so you need to have those. You must have done those foundation modules, which you would miss out if they take you on to the second year.
Yeah, Olympia Mukherjee, if you wish, you can come online. You raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. And Snehal Modi, if you wish, you can come online. You also raised your hand.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, Nehal, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. My voice is audible to you?
It's very clear. Please go ahead.
Okay. So I have just gone through with your website and I have done my IELTS and I got a score of 6 overall and 5.51 is in a speaking. But the entry requirement is 6.5, right? So I'm not able to apply.
You will have to unfortunately retake your IELTS because this does not meet the criteria.
Yeah, right. No worries. I'll just check it before after joining.
5 overall with 6 in writing is mandatory.
Okay.
For masters or bachelors? Snehal?
No, I just want to go for masters.
Yeah.
It's a human resource only.
HRM, is it?
Yeah, right. Is an HRM.
You won't consider Puneet class 12 English in this case?
Sorry?
No, my question was to Puneet. Would you
Yes,
consider?
Ranveer, I think Ranveer, the audio from your side is slightly slow. I can hear Snehal very clearly.
Okay.
Can you repeat that part?
Would you consider IELTS waiver based on class 12 English?
Based on?
I'll try for that. Yes, I'm open for it.
Based on class 12 English marks.
Yeah. How much did you get in class 12 English?
Snehal?
Hello. Yes.
Then how much did you get in class 12 in English and which board did you study? Was 12th state board or CBSE board?
No, I am from Gujarat board.
So if you're from Gujarat board, IELTS is mandatory. IELTS 6.5 with 6 in writing for all master's courses.
Okay, fine. No worries. I'll try again with IELTS and
Yeah.
we'll connect with you.
Yeah, you have time. So you can take it again.
Yeah, surely. Thank
Apply
you.
based on your documents, maybe get a conditional offer.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin, Alex, I guess we'll take one last, if you wish to come online. Kevin?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Kevin, you're audible.
Okay, so I actually come from an arts background, so I did my bachelor's in arts in English language and literature, and now I want to transition to MSc in logistics and supply chain management. Now, is that possible? And if so, like, how difficult is it going to be for me without a background in the subject?
Kevin, have you got any industry experience?
Not at all. I just graduated this month.
Can you just repeat that?
I don't have any industry experience or any kind of internships that I've done. I just graduated this month. Hello.
Kevin, can you repeat that part?
I said I don't have any work experience. I
You
just
don't have
graduated this
industry
month.
experience, but you can still come on to the logistics program. That's not a problem.
Sorry, can you come again?
You can come for the logistics program. That's not a problem.
You are
Okay.
eligible for the program. So suggest you send us your documents.
Okay, all right. I'll do it ASAP.
Yeah. Where are you based?
So right now I'm in Kerala,
Okay.
and yeah.
We'll do a follow-up call with you. Send us your documents. This is for this year, right? September 22 intake. Masters in supply chain management, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Karan.
Now, will the difficulty be like a lot for me? Because like I know obviously I've got a lot of catching up to do, but will it be a lot for me to like? Is it going to be a really hectic, or is it something manageable? Because I don't have a background in the subject, so I'm very new to it, and I'm doing a master's in it. So I'm assuming it's more detailed.
What's your bachelor's in again?
English, BA English language and literature.
Any prior academics required?
Application, Ranveer, there's no problem with that.
There's no problem. All right.
Okay. All right.
We will treat it as a conversion course. So there's no prior experience of academics required.
But when it comes to placements, will there be any distinction? Like, would the student who did a student who do his bachelor's in say logistics and supply chain management, will they get a preference over me, even though we've done the same masters?
I think you'll have to explain your motivation in your statement of purpose as to what is your motivation and interest in career plan in supply chain management, and how is that developed over time.
Right.
Okay.
We can assist you in giving you some feedback. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Just send us your documents. You have the email in the chat.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm in touch with your consultant.
All right. All right.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Puneet. I think pretty much wraps up all the questions we've had.
Yeah, I think most of the questions have been covered.
Yeah. I have some students who didn't ask, or some who were not able to join because they're working.
Yeah, yeah.
For them, and if any suggestions on deadlines, scholarships, which are obviously.
We did have some students who might get decent scholarships. So let's process those applications and see how they take it from there.
Right. All courses are open as of now.
All courses are open. Masters in physiotherapy is already closed this year.
Okay.
Next one, which might close early, is going to be MSc Public Health.
Okay. Okay.
There are already too many applications for these courses.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time, Puneet, and thank you, everyone. And we'll circulate back to you with following up with all the students.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, Puneet.
And thanks to everyone who's joined the session today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.